Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are doing a reading to find out what doors are opening for you, what new beginnings, what's coming in for you. And we have 3 pile choices. Today we have, for pile number 1, Be the Bridge. And that is with Dragonfly. Pile number 2, we have There's No Place Like Home, and that is with Mermaid. And pile number 3, we have Me Time. And that is with Dragon. Alright, so pause the video if you need more time to meditate. The timestamps are going to be in the description box below. And I will see you at your readings. Welcome, pile number 1, to your reading. So you chose the card that says Be the Bridge with the Dragonfly. I'm going to place that here. Alright, so we have Expand Your Consciousness to Behold Both Worlds. Beautiful. So you're going through a major transformation right now, pile number 1. And let's see what other information we can get for you about this transformation. You are stepping from one dimension into another, from one way of being into another way of being. I get a couple different cards from a few different decks to get your reading today. Tap me into the collective of pile number 1. What new beginnings, what new doorways are opening up for pile number 1, please? What new doorways are opening for pile number 1? Tapping into the collective of pile number 1. What new doorways are opening up for them? What new beginnings, new perspectives for pile number 1? Let's get a few of these cards. Pile number 1, what new beginnings, what new doorways are opening up for them for pile number 1? New beginnings for pile number 1. What doors are opening up for pile number 1? And let's see this one. What doors are opening for pile number 1? What piles are opening for my pile number 1? Alright, I think that's good for now. Let's go with what we have. We have Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. Okay, you're already going through a transformative change right now, pile number 1. So your energy is shifting. We have chaos and conflict. Right, yeah, you're changing your stripes, you're evolving, you're transforming. There's a lot of growth that you've experienced. You have mastered a certain level of your energy, and you're stepping into a new version of yourself where you're listening to your intuition, you're more in flow with your energy, with the energies that you find around you. We have rejuvenation, you're starting to heal. It's almost like the Phoenix energy. That's what I'm getting from you, pile number 1. You've gone through some some hardship, you've gone through the darkness, you've been doing your shadow work, you're stepping into your divine energies, owning your authentic self, and you're bridging the gap between your inner and outer worlds and bringing that harmony within yourself and starting maybe to see that reflection in the outside world. And you're dropping your guard, you're letting go of this old, you're letting go of the past and the old ways of doing things and seeing things, and you're embracing this new beginning. So you're stepping onto a new path. We have new life. Yeah, look at that. You're waking up to a new version of yourself, to a new beginning, to maybe a new timeline. Feeling refreshed, rejuvenated. Maybe you've been taking some time out to heal yourself, going within and doing that shadow work and just replenishing your energy. Maybe you've been practicing your self-care, or maybe having to battle those energies of not feeling guilty for taking care of yourself and honoring your body, honoring when you need to take time out. But we have peace. Yeah, there's something that you've been nurturing yourself, nurturing this new beginning. Yeah, finding that peace within and creating that stillness. Yeah, it's like you're in a cocoon, you're in the womb right now. It's the moment before the rebirth, you know? The moment before the butterfly emerges out of its cocoon. And in order to do that, it has to like shed a version of itself. It has to let go of the ways that it used to live and be and believe, and in order to embrace this new beginning. And it can be very chaotic at first because, you know, you're it's an unknown place to be in. You know, you're not sure where to put your foot down at. You're unsure of yourself. You're unsure of, is this the right thing to do? Or who am I now if I'm not this version of myself and what I've known to be my existence my whole life? And this is how I've always done things. And now you're shifting the patterns up and you're creating this new space for yourself in the in-between space that is always the you know, it can always be unsettling at first because it's an unknown territory that you haven't been before. So it can seem a little bit dark and you can be a little bit unsure of yourself. But this is where the seeds get planted, is in the darkness. And they need that tender, nurturing care and devotion to nurturing that part of yourself that you're trying to grow and blossom and bloom into. So this new life can begin. But it starts from you going within and nurturing yourself and tending to the soil, so to say. And we have blessed. Yes, this new path, this new beginning that you're on is going to be filled with so much peace and so many blessings. You're going to feel blessed. And you are blessed. Pile number 1. We have 22. This is another master number. We have 22 and 33. And this is one of, this one's the Ascended Masters this is the Trinity. So this is the balance of the energies of the creation and sustaining, and then the, like, I want to say decomposing energies of the energies, and mastering the 3. Because in order to have something new, we have to let go of something old to create the space, and then we sustain that new. And right now with the 22, that is, for me, that is connected to Archangel Raphael, and he is a master healer. He's an archangel that helps us heal ourselves. He works very well with science, with healing modalities and remedies and everything. So you can be working with Archangel Raphael. He's made his presence known right here. He could be a guide for you. We have karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story and live your truth. Yeah, you are doing some energetic work on the spiritual world, right, in the spiritual dimension, where you are clearing out some karmic energies that have been through your family lineage for a certain time. You could have been carrying this forth with you into this incarnation here, and having done the work, and you're now changing your stripes, so to say. You're now becoming more of your authentic self and finding that peace and finding that bliss within, because you're now on an aligned path. Pile number 1. We have Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift, new information, and the end of a cycle. Yeah, you've done the healing work and you're coming out of... Okay, so what I just heard was you could potentially be, some of you listening to this, Ascended Masters, you've been here before, you've done this before, and you're closing out a cycle of why you incarnated here in the first place, was to end these karmic bonds, these karmic cycles, these repetitive patterns, and you have done that. You've overcome the hardship and standing in your truth now. Your energies are starting to shift. You're going to be receiving downloads for this new beginning that you're stepping onto, this new path, having just come out of an old cycle that has been with you for several incarnations. We have determination. Yeah, you've been overcoming these obstacles and just taking on these obstacles one at a time, to the point where you have, you know, maybe it could have felt like you were burning out, and when is this ever going to end? How much work do I still have to do? I keep trying and doing and putting the effort in and just overcoming obstacle after obstacle, and you're wondering, when is this new beginning going to happen? When am I done working on these karmic cycles? When is the healing going to come in? And that's happening for you right now, pile number one. The light is coming in and it's going to be shining on you on this new direction. You're going to be receiving more information. You're going to be receiving more light. More love is coming in. Yeah, we have success too. Yeah, you're gonna, this new beginning, this new cycle, this new path, you're gonna be met with so much happiness, and it's gonna bring you this success. We have the sun 2 times on here. So just keep doing the work and having your faith and trusting in yourself, because this new beginning, these doors that are opening for you you're gonna be very successful. And this is, I see a lot of solar plexus and chakra, sacral chakra energy. So this is your divine masculine and divine feminine. And you may have been doing that work to bring those two energies into balance, where the masculine and the feminine are working in unison together. We are creative, we're sensual, we're listening to our emotions, we're acting on our intuition, and we're not criticizing ourselves or judging ourselves. There may be something that you've been having to overcome. We have self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. Yeah. So you're coming out of a place where maybe you felt that you were in lack, or that there wasn't enough of, and these repetitive patterns that made you feel like you were always trapped or not worthy, or having to work so hard always to achieve, you know, success in your life. And when you do the shadow work, you understand that everything is created from something that you believe within. It's through your belief system. And when you change those belief systems that are in our solar plexus, this is what creates those new patterns for us. And that means that you have gone within and understood your triggers, understand your emotions, understood those thought patterns, and are now reseeding, recreating the life that you want to be living, where you're no longer living in that poverty mindset. You're going to be living in a place where you are successful, because everybody's version of success is different, and what we deem successful. In society, they paint the image that, you know, you got to have this big huge house and this many cars, and, you know, these types of name brand labeled, you know, items in your home and material success. And, you know, that's their version of what they see success as. What is your version of success? And when you can get in there and try to figure out, what do you see as somebody who's successful? What do you look up to in a person? And, you know, what does success really mean to you? And in each person it can be different, you know. And if you see, you know, having material things as this is your calling for success and everything, then more power to you. I'm not judging anybody on what they see as successful, but you really need to know yourself and know your values, and know what do you yourself personally see success as, and not to let anybody else shame you for or tell you that's not right, you know, and that success looks like this. You know, everybody has their own version of what success is, and so really get in there and see what it is that you value most and see as successful. And for me, success is, when you can be happy with the life that you're living and with the choices that you're making, and knowing that you're doing your best and finding some way to be in service to the collective, and doing what you're passionate about, so that you are happy. You can be happy in your life. And for me, it doesn't mean I have to have this big, huge house. I do enjoy having my own sacred space. And I do love being close to nature, where I can be a part of nature and walk in nature every single day. I love my quiet time. I do love, working with the seasons and everything. And I do love being able to express myself creatively, and living from having a job where I enjoy what I'm doing. For me, that is success. So get in there and do some work, and you may have discovered what that is, what your belief system is, and have overhauled your belief system and what you see and what you believe about success. Alright, let's see what else we have. We have flow, letting go, and natural movement. I love that. Yeah, you are learning to go with your inner flow, nurture yourself, feel the emotions, feel the energies that are around you, and what do they mean, to discern the energies that are around you, being able to let go of things that no longer serve you, things of the past, old patterns, old belief systems, things that are no longer serving you in this current timeline that you find yourself on. In this new beginning, you're going to be trusting yourself, trusting that you're always going to be guided, trusting in Source. The Source is always guiding you, that everything that you want is achievable, and that you're going to be successful through your own determination to create that new beginning for yourself, to have that bliss, and having that as a mindset that I'm going to attain, these blessings. I'm going to have peace in my life. I'm going to have freedom in my life, financial freedom in my life. And setting that as your focus, and setting that as your mindset and your belief system, and then feeling that that is your truth. Of inspiration, Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring me your inspiration to me. I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. Isis is definitely a goddess that you can work with. She helps with transformation and knowing your truth. Very grounded energy, grounding the divine feminine into this realm. I love that we have two figures here. This might be, I don't want to misspeak. It might be Horus and Isis, and this was a divine partnership. Alright, we have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Yeah, creating your version of reality, your version of peace, your version of happiness, and what lights you up within. And holding that as your focus and your belief system of being able to achieve your goals, able to achieve this bliss in this new space that you find yourself heading towards. Let me see. Pile number 1. What new doorways are opening up for pile number 1? Let's get some of these. Okay, we have relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And then we have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Yeah, on this new path that you find yourself in, you might be finding people who are just like you, people who are part of your soul tribe, who have these same ideas, who want the same type of life for themselves. And you might be coming into relationship with them and working together, building a community, recreating this Lemuria, this heaven on earth, where we are bridging the gap between the physical and the spiritual, and everything is connected. And we remember that everyone and everything is connected, and that for someone else to suffer, is hard on all of us to witness and bear witness to someone else's suffering. It is so hard for especially people who are very empathic. We don't like to watch people to go without and to be without basic needs, and there's a lot of people on the planet right now who don't even have those basic needs met. And when you can meet your basic needs like shelter, clothing, food, water, even companionship, those are some things that people just take for granted, and they get overlooked, and it's something that we should hold such reverence for in our heart, of being grateful for it, that you have that. And when we're looking at the things that are in our life, and it's all about perception, you can look at the bad things in life, and the bad things that are happening, and the tragedies that are everywhere, and the hate and the separation, and that is a version of this dimension, yes. But there is also the other aspect of love and companionship, and being grateful for each day that you're alive, and the air and the sun, and the birds and Mother Nature, and everything that's provided for us, like every single day, that people just take for granted. And there's so much beauty in the world around us every single day, if people would just wake up and acknowledge it, and let it be something that inspires everyone to live in that space of community and balance and friendship, and just feeling connected. Let me see. Let me get a few more cards before we end. So let me do some tarot messages about this new beginning. Doors are opening for pile number 1. Pile number 1. There might be an idea, something that you've been sitting on, that you're ready to now share. And when you do, it's going to bring in these people that are meant to be in your life. Then they might help you achieve your goal, your success. Okay, this is a bunch. We have the Death card. I let go and embrace new beginnings. Yep, we already talked about that. There's a new beginning that's coming in for you. You're on a brand new path where you're letting things go. We have Page of Swords. I take care of the detail and stay in control. Yeah, don't let the mind take over too much, or have too much say so, or bring up any fear mindsets. All right. We have 9 of Wands. I'm strong for as long as I need to be. Yeah, it has been hard. It hasn't been easy what you've been going through. We have 3 of Cups. I embrace joyful opportunities. Yeah. You're going to find connection in pile number 3. There's going to be a balance for you, especially in your emotions and in your heart space. We have 5 of Swords. I will heal myself. Yeah. You are healing. You're overcoming all that hardship. You have done a lot of healing work, and you have overcome it. We have the Tower. I surrender and know how to go forward. That's right. The Tower. It is the end of the old ways. It is the old ways of seeing yourself and existing in the physical world, and the unconscious state of being and living. Because when you are now aware that you have the choice to create, and that you have the choice of how you see things, you have a choice of what you believe you're capable of doing, you are going to create such beautiful things. You have the power in your hand. I am ready for a breakthrough to success. Yes, this is the new beginning for you. A whole new mindset, a whole new way of existing, of being, and perceiving things. There's definitely going to be a whole lot of new perceptions coming in for you, pile number 1. Expand your perceptions on how you see yourself, and how you view success, and how you view money and your worthiness. Because you are worthy of success, you're worthy of friendship, you're worthy of love, you're worthy of good things being in your life, because you're a beautiful soul, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to, find that balance, to, be happy. And that is the ultimate goal, is to have that peace and to be happy. And you're going to do it. You're going to find that success, pile number 1. So this beginning for you, I'm so happy that this reading ended so well. You're going to be very successful in this new beginning. So I hope this reading resonates for you, pile number 1. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again in future readings. Y'all take care. Pile number 2, everyone who chose the Mermaid with There's No Place Like Home. Nestle into the sweetness. Okay, let's put this pile over here, this card. Alright, let's get some more information for you, pile number 1. Let's see. Go over here. Spirit tapping into the collective of pile number 2. That's a lot. I'm going to get a couple different cards from a few different decks, pile number 2. What new beginnings? Wow. These cards are just flying out for you. Alright, this is a lot of cards, so I'm just going to start with these. Alright, we have wisdom on a Wednesday with a waxing moon. Let wisdom come and be renewed. I'm going to push this up here a little bit more. 6, 7. 24. Magical powers. I weave and clear. I cast and know. Magic secrets to me now show. Ooh, we have strength. So we have 7 and 7 and 6 and 6. Pile number 2. That's interesting. We had a 22 and 33, I think, in the last pile. Strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. Alright, pile number 2. This one's very intense. So for me, you're coming into like your divine self, your magic, your wisdom, the truth of who you are. You might be getting a third eye activation. This is a very powerful doorway that you're stepping into. Yeah, you're getting a third eye upgrade and a crown chakra upgrade, where you're going to be tapping into your spiritual gifts, your psychic gifts, and standing in the truth. So you're strengthening your third eye abilities and your connection to source and to your higher self. We have 12. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. Yeah, and you're going to be receiving these because you've been chosen, you know, to bring these energies, to have this this honor. You've done a lot of healing work. You've done a lot of shadow work. You've transformed a lot of the shadows. You've done, you know, the alchemizing of the shadow and bringing it to light, finding the truth within the darkness, and finding the wisdom by using your strength to face the shadow and be in the dark. And now you know who you are. You know your power. You know your strength. You know your truth. You know what you stand for. We have harvest. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. Yeah, and that's another 7. So we have 7, 7, 7. This new beginning for you, the doors that are opening for you, is this access to your spiritual gifts, to receiving more connection to source, more connection to your higher self, and bringing that here into the physical realm. Pile number 2. Yeah, we have sacral, heart, throat, and this is our third eye crown energy that we're seeing here. These upper chakras, and we have the sacral chakra, which is how we tap into and go with the flow. We tap into the energies that are around us, how we read the energies, how we feel the energies that are around us, and use them. We have soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Yes, you are definitely tapping into your soul family, where you originate from. Since we have the mermaid here, you could be from Nantucket, and we also have the whales and dolphins. So your home, you could have been from from Nantucket, which is in I believe the Lyra system, and this was a planet that actually got destroyed in the Lyran Wars, and it's something that a lot of galactic beings have a lot of I want to say, it's not really regret, but it is in a way, because it was a war that took place between two opposing energies, and in their battle, this beautiful planet was destroyed, and it's something, it was home to many galactic beings, and it was this beautiful planet very similar to Earth, and it no longer exists. And so a lot of those galactic beings had to find, other places to live, and it's hard because you miss home, and you long for going home. And some of you can be, you don't necessarily have to be from Nantucket, but maybe you are a being from the stars, and you know that you're just slightly different, and that you're here for a different reason, and you maybe miss, your home in the stars. And even though Earth is this beautiful place, maybe part of you longs to be home, and have this work behind you, and you didn't come here on your own. There's a bunch of volunteers who decided to come to Earth to help, her raise her frequency and help the energies, and bringing that higher vibration, that higher frequency here onto the planet, wherever you come from, that love that you have that's within your heart, and bringing that type of love here to the planet, and restoring, the planet back to its sacred place in the heavens with the rest of the other galactic families. All right, let me get some more cards. We have the Lady of Lightning. Surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. Yeah, there's going to be a complete shift, some transformation. You might be receiving like instant downloads. All of a sudden this information comes to you, or this insight, this feeling, and it's going to be like a rush of energy that comes in. It's going to be something that is kind of like out of the blue, but it's like a download maybe of your galactic powers, your ancient powers, things that belong to you that you haven't been able to tap into because you have to do a certain amount of energy work here on the planet, and it's clearing out this human, body and everything that the human has experienced in all the incarnations on the planet. And once you do all the shadow work and you clear out all the karmic debris, then more light, more information, more love can be downloaded into your energetic field. And because you've been doing that work, it's time now for you to receive your magical powers, your divine, abilities, things that you are very talented at doing. They're going to be coming online for you. We have the Sun Dancers, joyful activities, celebration of life, and abundance. Yeah, when y'all are, at the time that I'm doing this reading now, we're just past the Lion's Gate, and those energies are super intense, and everybody is receiving tons of downloads, and it can be very intense sometimes, to the point where, you feel discombobulated, and like you need to rest and need to lay down, you have to hydrate, and it is just an abundance of light at the moment. And right now that is what's happening for you at the time that you're watching this reading. You are being downloaded with lots of love and information from your higher self, from your galactic family, from your origins, your wherever you originate from in the cosmos. Your family, your guides are sending you information. They're helping you to open up the channels to receive your wisdom and to receive everything that you are meant to be receiving at this time. And it's going to bring you this success and reminding you of who you really are. All right, we have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Yeah, you are being so supported right now. Pile number 2, you're being asked to just take care of yourself. Allow yourself to rest when you need to rest, receive. You are in a process of healing and integration. And when we're, these downloads, like I was talking about with the sun, when we're receiving these high level frequencies and everything, it's very taxing on our energy levels. And it does require us to take some time to rest, if that means sleeping, if that means just, laying around, whatever it is, or taking a deep bath, a long soak, whatever you do to help reground yourself, recenter yourself, taking care of your energy levels, eating good foods, healthier foods for you that make you feel more nourished versus, some foods can make you feel very heavy, very fatty, very greasy and stuff like that. So just make sure that you're taking time to nurture yourself. And right now you are being supported and held and protected while you go through this transformation. Alright, what else is happening? We have protection. We just said that. Call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. Yeah, you're definitely receiving some downloads and this new beginning for you. Continue to, sometimes what I like to do when I'm in the shower or in your bath, you can do this as well. You just can cut the cords from the day, ask to be cleansed. You can call in higher powers, Archangel Michael, to cut any cords from anybody who's tried to connect to your energy field today, and you release them with love, and just visualize those energies being washed down the drain, and the water is cleansing you, rejuvenating you, and energizing you. And then you can ask for divine protection, of course, Archangel Michael. We have frustration, trying to force yourself to be something that you're not, or trying to force something before the time is ready. And you just want to allow things to just flow. Pile number 1, allow the door to open. Don't try to force the door to open. We have rejection. Alright, so you may have felt rejected in the past. You may have felt like there is something different about you because you didn't quite fit the mold of society's standards, and it could have been very frustrating because you did feel maybe alone. Let's bring this over here, actually. With our soul family, you might not be able to see these on the camera. Let's put them back. Sorry. I'm trying to be able to see some of the cards and getting them on the camera. I know it's impossible to get all the cards so you can see them, but I'm going to try. So yeah, you may have felt, rejected, or, feeling frustrated that, you may have been trying to do certain things in the past and they didn't work out. And just know that sometimes, it may have been time in the past, but it's time for it now. And, we can't force things before we're ready. And everything has, like divine timing. You have to trust in that divine timing. You have to trust that your guides are working for you. Everything is like a different, what are they called? Like a cog, and things have to shift and move, and it has to move down the line before it can finally get to you. So things have to open up for the pathway to be clear, for the alignment to occur before specific things can happen. All right. And it's nothing to do with you and that you're not good enough or anything. It's just things have to fall into place before the doors can open. All right. We have reflection. Okay, yeah. You're not being asked to move forward just yet. You're being called to reflect, rejuvenate, and heal. Okay. Work through any perceptions that you need to work through. Allow yourself to rest. Don't try to force yourself before you feel ready. Yeah, there's something that has to have something that happens in the spiritual realm before it can manifest in the physical realm. And time doesn't exist here in the 3D, but Time does exist in the 3D, but it doesn't exist in the spiritual realm. But it has to go through all those layers before it can finally manifest here in the 3D. Everything is very dense and very slow, and so things have to build up enough in the spiritual realm before it can finally condense and break down and solidify into the 3D. So sometimes you just have to take time out when the energy isn't available, and to heal yourself, to replenish yourself, rejuvenate yourself, because there's going to be something that you're going to be asked to do later on down the road that's going to require your energy. And if you've just gone through a big transformation and you just overcome like a big trial, a big life lesson, you have to be able to rejuvenate yourself and replenish yourself and lick your wounds, so to say, before you can then get back out there and, you know, tackle the world again. So allow yourself this time, this break, before moving too far ahead without having enough energy and resources to handle this new beginning. All right. So we have the Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. Okay, so I'm not really getting, you know, manipulation. What I'm seeing is like, in this resting period, this reflection that you're doing, you're gaining more knowledge, more wisdom, more tools before you move forward on the path of this new beginning. So it's not time to move forward yet in this resting and replenishing. You're getting, it's kind of like a life review and making sure that you're accumulating all those tools, all those insights, that perception, the many perceptions you can have about the situations that you've already come and gone through. And it is in a way of a manipulation of energy, because you're shifting things, you're like flipping them on their head so that you can extract the wisdom from it, extract everything that you can from the situation. And there's always tons of tools that we can pick up on and master from having gone through, you know, the darkness and experiencing, you know, the shadow energies. And then reclaiming the light from these shadows. So you're still in the process of extracting more information, more light. All right, we have Gaia's Garden. Fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Yeah, I love that. All right, so yeah, you're coming into a place where you're going to be, when after you've come out of this space of, you know, resting and rejuvenating, you're going to be on a path that's going to be very abundant, where your harvest is going to be coming in, and all this work that you've been doing is going to be paying off. You're going to be receiving all this, your magical gifts. We have the word Lord, communication, praise, and dishonesty. All right, so I hear, yeah, you're going to be receiving communication from, it could be your guides, your family of origin, your galactic family of origin. You're going to be tapping into those psychic powers, your gifts, and you're going to be sharing them, whether you might be somebody who's being asked to write a book about your experience. You might be somebody who was you know, called to divine or do oracle readings, somehow share what you've learned. Or you might be receiving some type of communication from somebody else who's going to help you receive this abundance. You might be, your creative gifts might be something that's going to bring you success and acknowledgement. Or you're going to be seen for all the hard work that you have done. Pile number 2. Alright, do we have any more? Oh, yes. Let me do these real quick. Information about new doors opening for pile number 2. Yeah, stay in that flow state. Do what feels good for the body, what makes you feel good. You have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay. And then we have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Yeah, have the courage to face your fears. And in doing so, you'll extract the wisdom and the insight and the understanding of what they're there to show you and to teach you, because there's lessons in everything, and you're there to extract the information from the shadow and bring your light, your wisdom into those dark places of the psyche, and therefore they can no longer be something that can come up to get you. You become like their friend and see them as a messenger, that they're here to show you something maybe that you haven't seen, something you haven't observed, something you need to shine your light on and heal from. Alright, let me get a few more cards, a little bit of tarot here. Whoa, too many. I'm going to take the first card. New beginnings are coming in for pile number 2, please. Pile number 2, about the story. Wow. It's a lot of cards. I'm going to take them though. We have the Chariot. I go forward with confidence. Yeah. You're definitely moving ahead, finding the balance between the shadow and the dark. Yeah, you're quickly moving forward. So don't worry about feeling frustrated. Things aren't happening fast enough. Everything's going to happen in divine time. I give and receive for the universal good. Excuse me. Sorry about that, y'all. Alright, so we have the balance, yeah, here in the physical. You're definitely finding the balance in giving and receiving and staying in your heart space. We have Queen of Cups. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Yay! Trust your heart to guide you. I celebrate everything that I achieve. There is this completion, pile number 2. I love and care for myself first. That's right. Knowing that whatever you create within is something that you're going to manifest outside of yourself, and to take time to love yourself before you move forward, making sure that you have healed completely so that nothing can come up and come and get you from the sidelines that you've been unaware of because you didn't take this time out to replenish yourself. I focus on what I want and make it happen. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Focus on this new beginning. Focus on what you want to create in your life. Focus on your happiness, on your joy. I protect what matters to me. Yeah, be confident in your choices and your decisions. And let go of anything that wants to see yourself as less than in any way. Be confident about yourself. And let go of those painful thoughts, painful memories of the past, of everything that you've had to go through. They were all stepping stones, and they were all lessons that have made you who you are today. And they're going to help you, those blessings, these gifts and everything, they're coming from those experiences that you've overcome. And look, we have the King of Wands. I am successful in all I do. I love that. You're going to be so successful. Pile number 2. Let me go ahead. This one. 5 of Pentacles. I am supported and never alone. You are never alone. Your guides are with you. You're always supported. Your galactic family is with you. Your soul family is with you. You could have been a soul here from the time of Lemuria, since we had Lemuria come out, and you might be working with the Lemurians to bring in this higher frequencies down here to the planet. And you remember your time here on the planet when it was Lemuria, and you have been working very, very hard to cut the cords, to heal from any of this karma on the planet, and ending these old cycles. And have faith in yourself, pile number 2. Trust in yourself, follow your heart, have confidence, because these doorways that are opening up, you're going to be receiving your divine gifts. You're going to have that connection to your soul, to your higher self, and to your family, your galactic family. You might be communicating with them in your dreams. So just pay attention to the signs that might be around you. And yeah, you're going to be so successful in making this connection. Alright, pile number 2. I hope this reading resonates with you. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'd love to have you back in future readings. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. Reading pile number 3. Everyone who chose the me time, enjoy your own company with the dragon. Okay, let's put these over here. And let's get some more cards for you. Some more insights on these new beginnings. What doorways are opening up for you? Pile number 3. I get a few different cards from a couple different decks. Pile number 3, Spirit, tapping into the collective of pile number 3. What doorways are opening up for them? What new beginnings? Okay. Let's get a few more. Pile number 3. What doors are opening for pile number 3? Ooh, wow, that one just flew across there. Alright, what other cards do we want to use? Please continue. Wow. Alright. Pile number 3. When they come flying out, because for me those are, I call them jumpers. Whoa, there's another jumper. Let's get one more card for pile number 3. Okay, 2 more cards for this. Let's put these down. Alright, pile number 3, we have Imrama, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Where are you being called to journey to? Inspiration. Isis, goddess of magic, I ask you to bring your inspiration to me. Alright, so we have you enjoying your own company, taking some time out to just go within and connect to yourself, pile number 3. So, yeah, and if you're unsure of what you're being asked to do on this new path, on these doors, you have many different choices for you opening up, and you're being asked to, make a choice, and you might not understand or know where you want to go, what it is that you want to do on this new path, this new beginning. And the only way you're going to really know is by going within and tuning into yourself and spending time. You could be going out in nature, taking any kind of classes that help you learn how to meditate or just silence the mind and going within. And then when you're in that inner space, that connection within, what is it that is inspiring you? What are you being called to? Where is it that you want to go? What is it that you want to do? We have healing. Candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. Yeah, you're being at definitely, this path that you're on is a healing journey right now. And you're being asked to take some time out to just connect yourself and tune into yourself and bring some presence, some inner connection to who you are. We have the resting tree, patience and stillness, yeah. And it's card number 22, which is a connection to Archangel Raphael, who is a healing angel. He helps you to understand yourself, know yourself, heal yourself, connect to the healing sciences and methods that help you heal. Yeah, you're being asked to, what lights you up? And you're going to be asked to to know what that is for this path that you're on, this new beginning that you're about to embark on. And it's going to be something where you get to know yourself on a deeper level. We have spirit communication and paying attention. The Hawk Prince, 11. Yeah, so we have 11 and 22. Yeah, your guides are going to be talking to you, tapping in. When you take this time out for yourself in this resting place, you're going to be able to open up the channels of communication where you can receive, guidance on your past, or you can receive more information or more guidance on what needs further healing, so that you can step onto this new path wherever it is that you're trying to go. And we have to do some clearing before we can begin moving forward. All right, we have disruption, isolation, and abundance. Yeah, so you might be having to sidestep right now at the moment from moving further ahead on the journey. There might be something that you feel is blocking this abundance from coming in, something that you feel is maybe restricting you from moving forward, that's kind of blocking this abundance and of what you're trying to bring forth and come in. Yeah, and your guides are communicating to you. They're trying to get your attention, to bring some healing aspect. There might be some programs or something hidden in your subconscious mind that is blocking you from receiving this abundance. And it requires you to, take some time out to isolate yourself away from, the noise of the world, from, your phones and the electronics and social media and everything, and take some time out to spend some time alone, be by yourself, go out in nature, go to the ocean, wherever you feel connected to yourself, or where you can have that peace of mind, that stillness that you're needing to find this rest and get into that stillness where you can bring in this healing, where you can listen to your soul guidance, where you can listen to your higher self's wisdom. We have Cirrus star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, and push through. So there's something, maybe you have discovered something within, something that you have been hiding. You may have been hiding yourself away. You may have been in isolation for too long. This could be two different messages here. Some of you need to go into isolation and heal and rejuvenate, and some of you have been in isolation and have been healing and rejuvenating, and now it's time for you to move forward and to shine your light again, having done the healing work, and reclaiming your inspiration and that divine light that is within you and bringing that forward. We have Venusian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides, Answer the Call, and Time to Shine. Right, so this one connects to that message that this one is for those of you who've been in that self-care, self-love space, and having found your inspiration and your guidance, and communicating with your higher self and your guides, and you may have found what it was that was creating a blockage within and preventing you from moving forward and claiming this abundance that is meant to be yours. All right, and the Venusian Galactic Council, that can be somebody that you're wanting to, that you could be working with. This is a feminine energy, and Sirius is another collective, I believe that is, I'm not sure if they're masculine or feminine. They might be androgynous, I'm not sure. I don't know that too much about Sirius, but I do know that they have a connection with Isis and everything. So, but they are definitely working with you and bringing you some inspiration, some guidance, and some healing, just encouragement to step into your higher self and into your calling and following your passion. And we have the Divine Matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidence. Yeah, so there's a new path for you, a new beginning ahead. through these this door that's opening up, these choices that you're about to make or that you are making. Pay attention to the signs, because you're being communicated with through your spirit guides, through these angelic beings or these galactic beings here. You can't see this one. I have to bring this over here. Let's try to get this one on camera. Alright, pile number 3. Let's get you a little bit more inspiration, a little bit more guidance on this path. These doors that are opening up for you. Yeah, there might be something, you know, somewhere that you were heading that you thought was supposed to be the direction that you were meant to be going, and you're being redirected to a new path with this matrix card. One that is more of your soul's calling, the path that you're meant to be on, and coming into alignment with that. And you might be receiving some downloads, some information, some inspiration from your guides on the path that you're meant to be walking right now. What cards do we want to read? Since we have the dragon, I want to let's ask the dragons for some information. Messages, new beginnings for pile number 3, please. What guidance do we have? What new doors are opening for pile number 3? We have Black Dragon from Saturn. It brings you the wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision, and congratulate yourself. You have passed a test. Okay, so this has to do with, Saturn is all about hard work and disciplining ourselves and creating those structures. And there may have been something a path that you've had to walk that has been very, very hard, and you've had to be very disciplined, and it took a lot of energy out of yourself because you had to always, rise to the occasion, always had to be shining bright, always be the better person, the bigger person, and it's been a hard journey. It's not an easy journey to always have faith and remain in your heart. And your guides, you're being congratulated because you have overcome something that has been very, very difficult. And it's time for you to take some time out. Those of you who haven't been nurturing yourselves and taking care of yourselves, who this applies to, you've been on a hard journey, and it's time for you to get to know yourself on a deeper level. And those of you who've already been doing the work and everything like that, you have overcome and passed the test, and you're on this path of abundance here. Oops, sorry, y'all. Alright, we have Blue Dragon from the Pleiades. Well, we have 3 different constellations here. Sorry about that. We have Blue Dragons from the Pleiades prepares you to accept source healing, accept heart activation, give and receive heart healing. Ooh. Alright, so you're being asked to tap into your heart space and ask for healing of your heart. Those of you who've been, really going through these patterns and going through the shadow and doing the healing work, and just taking time out to heal yourself and rest and be rejuvenated. And the Pleiadians are another collective who work very closely to the earth, and they also have divine feminine energy. So there's a lot of feminine energy here, and it has nothing to do with your sexual identity or anything like that. It's just about the energies of being feminine, and you're being asked to nurture yourself, nurture your heart, nurture your energy, nurture your physical body. And I also see we have a blue flame here, and that's very much connected to the feminine arc of Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and the Melchizedek order. Everyone who is working with the Christ light energy. And this is you opening up to source, opening up to this light in the center of your being, and being open to receiving and accepting all of your karmic rewards for everything that you have achieved in this lifetime. You've done a lot of work. You have overcome these karmic patterns and programmings, and you're stepping out of the matrix and you're learning to create for yourself. And it takes a lot of healing when we've overcome, a lot of hardship, and we've done the shadow work and we've alchemized the energies. We need that time to rest. This has a lot of relation to pile number 2. Very similar energies, but you are receiving definite healing from source and from these guides that are all wanting to work with you. You may originate from one of these star systems. These collectives are working with you to bring in these energies, the abundance codes down here to the planet for everything that you have worked through, everything that you've overcome, so that you can achieve the success. Alright, let's get a few more. Pile number 3, please. What new doors are opening for pile number 3? Okay, we have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. Yeah, you may have already been doing that, acknowledging, your fears, no longer denying how you feel. Yeah, that's a sacral chakra, and allowing yourself to have emotions, to release the past, to release the old, to release the things that no longer serve you, so that you can embrace and receive everything that's trying to come your way. We have surrender. I can release my need to control. Yep. Allow things to unfold, and divine time, and taking the time out to heal yourself and surrender any feelings and emotions that you have that makes you feel like you're not worthy or not good enough of receiving. And we have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yeah, that's a solar plexus. And definitely working on your confidence and your worthiness and deservingness of these gifts that are trying to come into you, pile number 3. Open your heart, expand your heart to be able to receive, to love, to nurture yourself, practice that self-care, practice that self-love. You are worthy, you are deserving. That's right, see this goddess, this me time, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to have people treat you with respect. You deserve to have people love you, honor you, treat you like you treat them, right? And everybody deserves to have respect and just people to see you as a human being, a decent person. And you don't have to do anything in order to be able to receive. And that's the thing, that we are as beautiful as we were created by Source Creator, God, whoever you call the powers that be. You are a unique individual, and you deserve to have just as much right and say so and exist to be here as anybody else does. Alright, I'm going to get some tarot for you, pile number 3, just to get some more information. Maybe some confirmation. Pile number 3. What doors are opening for pile number 3? A few more cards, please. Pile number 3. Okay, go with those. We have the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Cups. I embrace joyful opportunities. I'm strong for as long as I need to be. Yeah, it's time to lay the swords down. You've done the work. You've accomplished what you came here to accomplish. And now it's time for you to open your heart to receive the healing from having gone through this battle. Because you've been battling a lot. You've been doing a lot. We have the Hermit. I follow my own path. Yeah. This is for the group of you who are learning to connect to yourself, trust yourself, going within, learning who you are, bringing your light into your shadows, and understanding, what is motivating you, what is driving you. And we have the star. I am inspired and positive about the future. Yep. What are you inspired to create? What are your dreams? What are you wanting to manifest? What are you bringing forth from the spiritual and trying to bring here into the physical, and being aware of your patterns and being aware of all your choices, being aware of the emotions and the programming, and knowing that you are the one who is able to be in control, and that you are the one who can set the path. I have all I wish for in my relationships. Ooh, nice. That's a 10 of Cups, okay? So that is happiness, emotional fulfillment for you, pile number 3. You're going to be very, very happy and very, very, just joyful about the choices that you're about to make when you decide to put yourself first for a change. And it doesn't mean that you're selfish when you think of your own needs. It is taking care of yourself and pouring into yourself. So therefore you have, when your cup is full, you have more to share with others. You can't share from an empty cup. You need to make sure that you are rejuvenated, that you are energetic before you try to go out there and do and give for others. Pile number 3. So make sure that you are practicing that self-care, that you're having patience with yourself and learning where your emotions are coming from, where your pain comes from, and healing from your pain, transforming these patterns, the ways that you see yourself as worthy or less than, and building yourself up, building up your self-esteem, standing in your truth and in your confidence, no longer denying how you feel, just embracing all the goodness that you are. Make sure that you pay attention to your guides, because you're going to be instructed on the path going forward. And it's time for those of you who have been doing the shadow work, it's time for you to come out of your cave, to start shining your light, to embrace your authentic self, to open your heart to receiving your gifts, and to just focus on your, on the path that's going to be ahead, and connecting to your guides to help guide you along the way. Alright, pile number 3. I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe if so. I'd love to hear from some of you in the comments if you feel guided to share. I will see you all in future readings. Y'all have a blessed day and take care.